Hi everybody, how are you tonight? It's been a long day. How is everyone? Welcome. If you could hit that like button when you come in, I would appreciate it. If you could hit the share button, that would be just awesome. And if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss an episode, a live, a video, or anything else. Hi Angie, hi Jen, hi KJ, hi Aurora. Yeah, if you could say hello on your way in. We don't it doesn't tell me who's in here until somebody says hello. So we're working on a new setup, a new backdrop, trying to figure out this damn ring light. It is driving me nuts and it's blinding me to no end. And I have to look up here to look you guys in the eye, so it constantly looks like I'm just looking at the monitor at myself, which is what I'm doing. Hi, Tara. Anyway, so hopefully I will get this figured out this weekend. Oh, Aurora got her new phone. Good. I'm glad to hear that, darling. Who wrote today? Did anybody write today? Show of hands in the chat if you got to write today. I wrote over 3,000 words, I think. Hi, Rhonda. How are you, darling? Yay. I know Angie wrote. Thanks, Christina. I still have another 1,000 to write before I make my word count for the day. So as soon as this live is over, I'm going back over to Discord and hit my word count. Please, God, let me hit my word count today. I need to. Oh, Aurora was swamped. Yeah. Oh, you rearranged your bookshelf. Good for you, Jen Daniels. So for everybody who wrote today, what do? We celebrate. I think everybody deserves that. Yeah, it's been a very busy day. I had numerous phone calls. I had a video chat that was only supposed to last 30 minutes that went almost an hour, and that was really good and really reproductive. I can't believe I almost said that. And I did work a little bit. I've got my Kanban board started right here. I've only added, you can see, I've only added a few things. I've got a lot more to do. I have it divided into the quarters. So I have January, February, and March. And then I have, this is part of how I set my strategies for the year. And I know every day I have to write 4,000 words, Monday through Friday. That equals 20,000 words a week, which means in 4 to 6, 7 weeks, I could have a full-length novel done. But I also have to be realistic because I know I have doctor's appointments. I know I have a dentist appointment. I know I've got to go get my hair cut. I know that I have to, my dad comes up to visit and I need to black out, certain times for him so that we can go to lunch and go shopping, which is his favorite thing to do. And, little things like that, like spending time with the grandbabies, spending time with my husband. And so I'm being realistic. I'm going over my day planner, and I'm really paying attention to those days that I know I'm not going to get a lot of writing done, but I know I can get some writing done. And hi, Amy. So it's just being mindful and realistic when I set my goals and my strategies. So that's rather exciting. So we said this was Mike Night. Does anybody have any topics, any questions, anything you want to talk about? Yes, I did catch a few minutes. Alec Murdaugh, however you say it, his trial. Um, my daughter kept texting me, "Are you watching the Emily D. Baker?" and blah blah. I'm like, "Oh no, I'm trying to write. What am I missing?" So I told myself, just watch it later. So I did watch a few minutes at, this afternoon, and eventually I'll get caught up on it. So, what do y'all want to talk about tonight? Do you have questions? Um, did you learn anything this week? Have you tried new softwares, programs, or applications or anything to help improve your business? Anything at all like that? If you did, I would love to hear it. And yes, there is a lag in the chat. It takes a minute or two before what you write actually shows up where I can see it. So I apologize. Where do I run ads? Christine asks. Instagram. That's the only place. I'm probably not the one to talk to about ads. I know there are some authors out there who spend 10, 20, 30 or more $1,000 a month on just Facebook ads. I am not one of those authors. Each of us it is so nice being a part of this community because each of us has different goals, different strategies, different mindsets, different ways of looking at how we run our businesses, right? I prefer the Instagram ads simply because I've had better luck with them. And I might only spend $20 or $30 a month, and I have a really good response to those ads. And well, Amy, some can, some spend more. I know of a few authors who spend $40,000 a month on ads, but then only reaps them. They spend 40 to make 50. Does that make sense? So they only really have a $10,000 profit. And to me, that's not worth my. I can't wrap my head around that. That's not how I think. I'm not putting them down. If they can do that, fabulous. All more luck to them. But that's not how my mind works. I would rather spend. I know there are plenty of authors who only write one book a year, and the rest of the time it's all on marketing. I would prefer to write and publish 4 books a year, not spend so much on advertising, but it's working for them, and that's fabulous. Let's see. Good, Amy. Yep. If your office if you're writing space, whether it's an office like mine or a closet or a cubbyhole or whatever, doesn't bring you peace and joy, then you need to rethink that. If it's too stressing a location, you're not happy when you're there, then you need to rethink it. Maybe it's the color of the paint. Maybe it's where it's located. Maybe it's too dark or too bright. Just really stand back and analyze it and be honest with yourself and ask you, does this make me happy? If it's not making you happy, if it's not making you want to write, then you really have to find a new place. Okay, Amy asks if tax write-off, do you mean the advertising? Yes, it is a tax write-off. Life goal, make enough to spend that much on ads if I wanted to and make any profit. There you go. Amy says, my husband and child cleaned out the pantry and they moved everything into my office. Nice. That's all I really wanted. All I wanted, I kept telling Kevin, I just want a room with a window. That's all I really want. Just a little space where my desk will fit, my chair will fit, maybe room for a filing cabinet, and a place to put my stuff on the walls. That's all I really wanted. And my husband, he's of the mindset of go big or go home. And that's paid for it, but he built all this for me. And it was worth it. I don't know what that means, who you're stuck sharing it with. I don't know what that means, Shannon. I don't. Did I miss something? Let's see. I took over my child's room when she moved out. There you go. There you go. Oh, Shannon, can you please text me, sweetheart? Oh, okay. All right. Well, good luck with that. And if you need to run to go take care of that, do that. Okay. Oh, your office room. Okay. Now I understand. Shannon's been waiting patiently for the contractors to get back to her house so they can finish her office. Let's see. Hi, Fiona V. How is Scotland, dear? Oh, I miss you. I miss Scotland. I really do. I dream about Scotland every day. I dream about it at night. I just miss Scotland. And I can't wait to get back. We're going to be there in 2024 for the Rare book event. And I'll have more information for that on that as it draws closer. Okay. What other questions, people? What other questions do you have? My con board, as I showed you, I'm just using my colored post-it notes. Hang on. Do you submit each book to be a yes? Okay, Jen asks, do you submit, here, let me put this up here. Do you submit each book to be a certified registration copyright? I submit each book to the Copyright Office here in the U.S. And yes, we do send paperbacks. Yeah, every one. Oh, good. It's cold, but no snow yet. We've had lots of snow, Fiona. And it has been bitterly cold. Bitterly, bitterly cold. I did this today. I have a new bag. And I haven't organized it yet, but it's got my Post-its, all 3 sizes, for my con board. And then I've got these pretty little spools and spools of little ribbons to put on it to separate it out and make it pretty. I've got sizes of Post-its. I'm a Post-it freak. I have these sizes. I love these. And I color coordinate. Like January is blue, February is pink, and March is green. So I have these colors for the tiny ones, okay, to match how I've divided out each month. And then I have even smaller ones, smaller Post-its. Can you see these? Yeah. I love Post-its. I really do. Oh, I'm not organized, Amy. No. I'm getting there. I'm trying to be better at it. I just know after all these years what's going to work for me. I think digital planners are awesome. And anybody who can use a digital planner, I bow at your feet. It's just not how my brain works. I need to be able to see my goals. I have to go get some white poster board tomorrow because I'm breaking down each of my goals, and I'm going to start putting a monthly calendar over by my rating desk, which is over there, and so that I can stay on target. I know something a friend of mine does. Let me get these back out. So a friend of mine, okay, she's just flipping brilliant, okay? What she did was she figured out, okay, I want my book to be, X pages long. And so she figured out, I want to publish on that, on X date. I have to start writing by this date. Well, she figured out it would be approximately 3,000 words, a certain number of days of the week. So what she did was she got the little smaller ones, smaller Post-it notes. Gosh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay. And then she wrote a daily word count. Okay? She just repeated 3,000 on each of these, 3,000. And she stuck them up on a poster board by her desk. And she divided the poster board in half. And every time she wrote 3,000 words, she would take that down from the top and put it on the bottom so that she could see the progress she was making. And I just thought that was a really good idea. I'm a visual person. I love the mini stickies. They save so much room. They truly do, except I tend to write big. Aurora says she uses the tabby stickies for marking pages in the stories. Do that too. Tony, hi honey. She says I need colorful pens and post-its. That's how it works. I hoard pens. I do too. I really do. But they're in my other desk, or I would show you. I buy them in bulk. I love the brightly colored pens. And in my day planner, hi Ida, or Ada, I can't remember. I think it's Ida. Anyway, in my day planner, which is over there, because are we prepared for tonight? No, I am not. It's open mic night. We're going to talk about whatever trips our trigger. Anyway, if it's for, I assign colors. If it's something to deal with my husband and my family, it's orange. If it's work related, it's a dark pink or purple. Okay. And if it's like, appointments for like the doctor or the dentist, I put that in blue, and that just helps me visually see, ooh, I have a doctor's appointment next Thursday, and Kevin has this on Wednesday, and it just helps me just see at a glance without, I'm being lazy. Amy says I immediately lost the pen for the Rocket book, so I bought blue, red, black pens. Yeah, I've got, again, in the other desk, I bought multiple colors for my Rocket book, and that has really helped. Oh, you'll show my stash someday? Okay, Tony. Oh, everyone has a color in my house, and each thing I do has a color. Yes. I didn't want to be too overloaded on color, and all my kids are grown. Michael is our 25-year-old, and he still lives at home, which is fine. So I thought if I did everybody a different color, it would just be sensory overload for me. So I tried to keep it to the 3 or 4 colors that I really, really, really like. So, Aurora says, for my new story that hit me broadsided, I am handwriting it rather than typing it. Figure might slow my fast writing brain. LOL. Then for typing, I can tweak it. Exactly. Hi, Ari Laurel. How are you, dear? My issue would be remembering what each color would mean. Well, here's what I do. Again, I'm just going to go get the day planner. Hell with it. Talks amongst yourselves. There they are. Okay. Whoa. Oh. So what you can do, these are my favorite colors right here. I know my day planner is not completely filled out. I set aside time each day to transfer things from my phone to my day planner. But what you could do, each one is different, is like, in the beginning, you can just like put a star and put the color code in your day planner. And, I love these pens. And just so you know, like pink is working and blue is family and orange is medical and green is your parents or whatever. That's how I do it. So, but this is my due day planner. I do really, really like it. I really do. It's, again, not everything is transcribed into it yet. I'm concentrating on writing. Ari Laurel says, I do both. Handwrite and type my story. When I get the idea for a scene and I'm not near electronics, out comes the tablet and pen. Exactly. Amy says, when I try to handwrite, I write so fast it ends up in a scribble. Been there, done that. Amy says she has a love affair with Sharpies. Oh, honey. You would not believe the number of Sharpies I have. Dry erase markers. I have this. It's yay big, yay tall with a lid on it. It is nothing but pens, Post-its, conboard ribbon. I don't know what else to call it. Sharpies out the the ear balls. Sharpies out the ears. Yeah. Aurora says, I ordered a day planner from Erin Condren's website, waiting for it still. Okay, is that a printed day planner, Aurora? Oh, Amy says text-to-speech doesn't recognize country. I talk way too fast for text-to-speech. It just does not work. And I can type faster than I can speak it into the computer. Tony uses the hourly planner, plan writing times and things, reminders to eat. Yes, I have had to, with the new meds, I've had to put reminders in. Amy says, every year Walmart has the big set of Sharpies, all colors, and I get them every year. I don't blame you because we go through a lot of Sharpies. Aurora says, I get giddy with using Sharpies. Yep, it is. It has sections for days, times, and much more. Oh, good. Good. And that's why I like this one, because you have your, okay, so you have your, I hope you guys can see this. I hate this light. So you have your monthly calendar, and then you open it up, and you've got the days. And what I like about this one is, off on the side, you have weekly focus, what your top priorities for the week are, appointments, notes, weekly review, what you're grateful for, and weekly to-do. And I like all of these little things on the side. That brings me joy. And then at the very end of it all, be patient with me, ladies. Be patient with me. There is a little section to write notes, ideas, and your thoughts. I like that it has this little folder here. Like I like stickers too, motivational stickers. I have a bunch of them in this one. This one, it just fell to the wayside. I had everything planned out. I mean, I had it all down to the last, everything. And I had little stickies and color coordinated and everything else. And then I forgot I had it. But I'm going to take these stickers out of the old expired day planner, which I do keep. But I like these, they just have all these little stickers, right? Take charge and don't apologize for it. Believe in yourself. Be the change. Never give up. Choose happy. And then you have the little ribbony ones, make today great. Make yourself a priority, follow your passion, different things like that. And I just love these. So I have a ton of them, and they're only a couple dollars on Amazon, and that's where I get mine from. And I probably need to order some more. But anyway, I can take these and stick them in the back of the new day planner, and voila, right? And everything is just in one place. Now, the only thing that bothered me about this one was that there's no like rubber band to go around it, no elastic thingy like this one had. That was the only thing that disappointed me. Hello. I thought the new one had this, but it didn't. And that is the only thing that actually disappointed me about this entire day planner. Because I like to, hi Diana, I like to be able to just keep it all nice and neat and tidy. And when I'm traveling or whatever, I can slip this down in my bag and I don't have to worry about everything, falling out, getting crumbled, what have you. So, I might just get a rubber band to put around it, but then I'm going to lose the rubber band. You all know me. I will lose the rubber band. I will have to, well, I already do buy rubber bands in bulk. That's in my other desk. Anyway, what else do you want to talk about? Oh, yeah, I've heard a lot about the Erin Condren planners. I have. Let's see. Would a hair tie be long enough? I don't think so, Christina. And again, I would lose it. I would just lose it. Y'all have met me. Y'all have been here every week for the last several months. I'm looking to see. See, I need elastic that's like, ooh, that'll break. That's like physically attached to this thing. I may have to replace it, but I love everything about this. So, Dinah says, I'm so bad. I end up playing SWTOR all day and no plotting or work at all, but it was worth it. I don't know what SWTOR is. And Bobby, hi honey. Bobby uses OneNote. She's a huge fan of OneNote on her desktop because that's how her brain works. And yes, I don't know if it shows up. In my phone, I have Bobby. Her title is Excel Goddess and Author Extraordinaire. Look at Magnetic Bungee. Okay, I will do that. Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay, thank you, Diana. But Bobby's a huge fan. She loves all that digital stuff. I can only take so much of the digital stuff. I'm on my computer all day long. And it makes sense that you would have it here. But I really have to, several times a day, just step away from the screens, do some meditation, do some yoga, walk. When the weather's nice, I'll walk outside. But I do have to get up and not stare at a screen. Oh, Diana and Bobby. Diana likes OneNote too. I keep a lot of notes in there. Yeah, I tried. Bobby showed me how to use it and everything. She showed me how wonderful it was, how easy it was to use, and how it just, went with everything. And nope, can't do it. Can't do it. My brain does not work that way. Forgive me, Bobby. I know you spent a lot of time going over that with me, but I like writing it down, and I don't know. It's like you're carrying, it's right here. If I'm not home, I don't have to look it up. It's probably on my phone. But again, I love holding it. I love holding it. I do. It brings me comfort. Yep, Amy says I'm with you on OneNote, just can't do it. Diana says, well, I didn't say it was organized. I love you, Bobby. You are such a dear, dear friend. You are. I love you, sister. We need to plan a retreat soon, you and me. Just a weekend somewhere. I don't really care where. As soon as the weather turns, you and I will go somewhere quiet that has a deck, a covered deck, like we did when we went to the Ozarks. That was fun. Tony says, if I write it down, I have a shot at remembering it, like studying. Yep, exactly. Just write it down. But with my ADD, even though I write it down, I have so many alarms and reminders on Alexa that is in my office that I don't know how I can do stuff without her. I need that too, someplace with a large yard and digging tools. Stop it, Shannon. Stop it. But yeah, little weekend retreats are really nice. Um, y'all need to find authors that you love and that you admire and that you wouldn't mind working with, that you need to make friends with, so that you can plan little mini retreats, even if it's just a weekend in the Ozarks or whatever trips your fancy. But you have to find your people. You just do. It's important, and they've got to be good people, kind people, motivational people, inspirational people. Let's go dig crystals. Digging tools, did you say, Shannon? Let's go dig crystals. I know that, Amy. I know all about digging for diamonds in Arkansas. That does sound like fun. Yeah, Bobby lives in Arkansas too. That's how I know. So what other questions do y'all have? What else do you want to talk about? Anything you need to get off your chest? Watch any good shows this week? Have you read any good books this week? Oh, I know what I want to ask. Has anybody written in their writing prompts from Wednesday night? Has anybody started doing that yet? No one has emailed me yet, so that's okay. That's okay. I love you, Shannon. Yeah, Aurora, I know it's difficult. It is to find retreats. But if you just have somebody near you who just wants to get away for the weekend and write, that's all you need. It doesn't have to be 10 or 15 people, right? It just has to be just a couple. And it's just, 2 or 3. That's all you really need. Petit Jean. Oh, Angie G's in St. Louis? Exactly. You don't have anybody near you, Tony. Are you sure? Have you gone on Facebook and asked? I'm sure you have, honey. I'm just being a smartass. Yeah, going to retreat means I have to leave my house. Well, I don't like leaving my house unless I'm forced to, right? But there is something about getting away for a weekend, just not even, during the week is fine, for 2 or 3 days where you could just decompress, hang around like-minded people that aren't related to you. You get inspired, you get motivated. The way Bobby and I did it on our last retreat to the Ozarks, we wrote almost all day. We just wrote all day. And then we would go out to dinner at night. We found some really good barbecue down there. Oh my God, burnt ends. Oh, that was so good. Anyway, and then we would take some time in the afternoon before dinner or at dinner or even after dinner, where that's all we talked about was writing, publishing, the industry, etc. But the rest of the time we were writing, and I can't remember how many words I got wrote. And then damn Bobby made me start a new story. She gave me an idea, and I was talking about the Inchmahome Priory. She's like, you sit down right now and you write that. I'm like, oh crap. So I did. Tony's in Virginia. There's conferences here sometimes, honestly, but even my nano group isn't chatty. Okay. Angie says, I have a girlfriend who has already published her first book, and we are going to go away in May. We are so excited. Good for you, Angie. Good for you. I don't mind going down to the Ozarks, Bobby. It's not that far a drive for me. And now that we are back up to 2 vehicles, I can go whenever I want. Show of hands, how many of you have gone not to a book signing, but to an actual book conference where there were no readers there, and you just took workshops about craft, plotting, marketing, newsletters, all of that stuff? Oh, Diana, I have friends in Idaho. Oh, I love the Ozarks, Angie G. I really do. Bobby says we can all go to Hot Springs. I'm in. I love conferences too. Good conferences. I did one a few years ago. Bobby was there, and I don't know who else in the chat was there, but it was called the Write Like a Pro Author Conference. It was a lot of work. But oh my God, was it fun. It was so fun. What is your favorite conference, Tina Marie Young? Shannon was there. Yes, we had so much fun. Didn't we, Shannon? We did. And I still have my name tag. Bobby and Tanya Smalley. Instead of putting my name on the frickin' name tag, it says herself. That was so funny. Angie was there on virtual. Yeah. It was just so much fun. It's so much better in person. Yeah, find your people. You gotta find your people. I might do that again in a couple years, Shannon, because that was a lot of fun. And I would like to do it again. And now that, now that I've survived one live one and 2 virtual ones, I know what to expect. I know what to do, what not to do. So it'll be awesome. Yes, Tony, you can go by yourself. Just Chastity Bolin, she's going to be one of our guests in a few weeks. That's what she does when she's on a deadline and she just has to finish. She will check herself into a hotel for the weekend, and all she does is write. I will have to find out too if they are accessible. Yeah, that's a big game changer. I'll have to do some digging. LOL, I did the thing back in the conference that shall not be mentioned. That's what that one is, Aurora. They are fun, Jen. They are fun. And they're hard to find sometimes, yeah. It's easy to find book signings, but to find an actual book conference. Indie Scribe. Yes! Indie Scribe. So much fun. It's in, I don't know if she's going to do it again. I don't know. COVID just threw everybody for a loop. COVID was just horrible. But Indie Scribe was in Burbank, California, and it was, that's where Bobby and I became really good friends. I think it was the first conference I met you at, Bobby. Catherine Levesque and I were trying to set my daughter Debbie up with her son James. And we were not sneaky about it. We were just out there. You two need to date. You two need to date. So Bobby, God love her, found a website where you could put baby pictures together or pictures together to see what your children will look like. She did that for Debbie and James. And then she found a sonogram. It was so much fun. Debbie and James didn't think it was very funny because they had just met each other, right? Well, we were right. They ended up getting married. Now, who's your mama? Who was right? But it was so much fun. Oh my God. And then the last year we did it, we had it was a murder mystery night. I was in charge of that, and I had help from my niece, Belinda, and her friend, Tracy. And we had it decorated like we were on a cruise ship in the 1930s. And everybody was playing a part. Catherine Bybee nailed it. She was the victim. She's the one that got stabbed. It was just hilarious. And you had to find clues. It was just way, way, way too much fun. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll have to do that again. We really will. But yeah, Indie Scribe is one of my favorites. You still have that picture? I love it, Bobby. I don't, well, it was actually a whole thing. I mean, we had the entire conference room decorated like it was the roaring 20s or 30s. I mean, it was phenomenal. Let me see. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Whoops. Where is it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Ha. Is this it? Oh, okay. Yep. We set it in 1939. And we pretended we were on this ship that I named the Artemis. Los Angeles, 1939 to Mexico, LA, San Diego, Tijuana, right? And so the we left. We pretended we had just left Los Angeles, heading to Tijuana, and that's when the lights go out and Bobby gets stabbed, and we had to find out who the murderer was before we hit Tijuana because we were so afraid that the murderer would escape. And it was just, I mean, you've got what, 200 people playing this game? It was a freaking blast. So anyway, I hope we get to do that again. So we all want to see, what else do you want to talk about? Because it is open mic night. The Arlington Hotel used to do a dinner theater that brought in diners to the show. Yes, I've done something like that before. That was fun. We did it at a winery. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to do it again. We had puzzle boxes that you had to find the clues to figure out what the combination was to open the puzzle box. It was amazing. Bobby, that one's called Nink. Novelist Inc. I love Nink. N-I-N-C. I think Catherine Lynn Davis and a couple of her friends are the one who actually founded Nink years ago. But it is just a professional organization. You have to have published X number of books and made a certain amount of money before you can join. And it is definitely just a conference. There are no readers there. There are no book signings. And it's in St. Petersburg, Florida, every September, I believe. September, October. And October. Anyway, that time of year. And it is amazing. You would not believe what you learn at that conference. It's nothing at all like Indie Scribe. There's no book signing. There's no murder mysteries. There's nothing at all like that. It is a really good organization, Amy, and they worked with us on the whole Felina Hopkins Cockygate bullshit. They were the ones that helped pay for attorneys to sue her. Anyway, but you'll get there, Amy. You'll get there as soon as you publish a few books. I think it's only like you had to make $4,000 in a year or something silly like that. So, but it's really, really a good organization. They have their newsletter. If you need like a good what's the word? A certain lawyer, entertainment lawyer? No, it's not entertainment. Literary lawyer, that's it. If you need a really good literary attorney, that's where you go, is you turn to Nink, and they have recommendations for really good literary attorneys. It's just full. You can get health insurance through them, right? So pretty soon, I think when Kevin turns 64, yeah, or 65, it's when he turns 65 that I have to find my own health insurance, because he will officially be on Medicare at that time. So there'll be a few years, because I'm nowhere near that age, where I have to pay for my health insurance on my own. And they really do care, and they really do shop it out and try to get the best deal that they can get for everybody. There's just so many great things that the Nink organization does. It is. And there's like no book contest, no writing contest, nothing like that. It's strictly professionals. We have traditionally published authors who are members, and we have indie authors who are members. We have people who like come from the traditionally published world and now help with Nink. It's just really phenomenal. Okay. Aurora says, I need a refresher for the writing task we talked about on Wednesday. I'm drawing a blank of what to do. Well, you go in to the Google Doc. There were 3 writing prompts, right? You get to pick one of those writing prompts. If you want to do all 3, I don't care. But just pick one. And you write not an entire story. It doesn't have to be an entire story. You write a maximum of 500 words with that story prompt and send it to me when you're done. You have time to edit it and go over it and everything. And then you send it to me, Susan at SusanTisdale.com. And then I have a secret panel of authors. And these are really good authors. A couple really big name authors who will remain anonymous forever and ever and ever. And they are going to read what everybody sends. And together we will decide, we will pick the top 2 or 3 that really sticks out to us, that has great potential, or it's really good prose or whatever. And on the 8th, I think, is when's the 6th or 7th. I give the writing prompt on a Wednesday, and then in 2 weeks we go over those stories that were sent to me. Oh, thank you, Amy. Thank you for posting that. Amy Finley is posting that. What the writing prompts were. So anyway, you send those to me. We will read them. We will review them. And then we will pick 2 or 3 to discuss on a Wednesday Night Live. And you will remain anonymous. And it has to be to me by February 1st. Thank you, Amy. Can I hire you as my assistant? Shannon's my producer. You could be my assistant. The pay sucks, but you will have my love and adoration forever. Anyway, you send that to us. We will review it, and then we'll pick the top 3, and we'll talk about it 2 Wednesdays later. And you will remain anonymous unless you give me permission in the original email to give your name. But I think to start, we should, we might want to, I'll leave that up to you whether you want your name mentioned or not, okay? If you would like to remain anonymous, you can. And then we'll just go over them. And if you don't get picked, it does not mean that that what you sent me sucked or anything like that. It just means that, it, whatever. It can mean anything. And I will try to respond to each email individually after we've read, okay? Holly said, oh my God, external love and admiration. Eternal, yes. Eternal love and admiration, yes. That's how I pay. I'm so sorry. I'm silly tonight. Anyway, yeah, so it's that simple. Write a short story, maximum of 500 words. Email it to me and we'll take it from there, okay? Did anybody have any other questions on that matter? Aurora, Amy put in the writing prompts for us. Just scroll back and you will find those. And there's a link. I can probably put the link in here too. Would that be helpful? I think I should. I'll just go grab the link. Popping over to Google Drive. I have to put my glasses on because, Okay. Make sure I have the right one. Oh, for the love of Mary, just open the damn file. Okay, this is it. Share anyone with a link. General access, done. Paste. Okay. I'm sorry that you can't see all the comments, KJ. I apologize, but I just put the link in, and when the live is done, I'll try and remember to go in and add this link when we're all done into the description so that you can pull it from there. But if you want, I can read these writing prompts to you if you're not able to read all the messages. The first prompt is, it was a dark and stormy night. I know, I just had to. I love Snoopy. The second one, she had him eating out of the palm of her hand. She had him eating out of the palm of her hand. Number 3 is, a loud rumble broke through the heavy gray skies. And I think these could go anywhere. Any of these prompts could go anywhere. You could make it romance, you could make it fantasy, you could make it sci-fi, you could make it a thriller, a murder mystery, whatever you want. That one could go in so many directions. I think they all can. Because even just reading them aloud again, I came up with a couple of, it could go here, it could go there. No, I'm not looking for a complete story, KJ Montgomery, just 500 words. So just look at it as that's your writing prompt, and this could potentially be a prologue for a book. This is the first time T-Beck? I do this often. Do you do this often, or is this the first time? I announced it last Wednesday, so this is the very first time. I give prompts on a Wednesday, and then 2 weeks later, I read what people have sent me. It's that simple. And I'm looking forward to seeing what people send. You're welcome, KJ Montgomery. I adore you, honey. But I think it could go anywhere, and I am really eager to see where everybody takes it. Right? I am really eager. Yeah. I can't wait to see where y'all go with it. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay? And there will be whatever I do, whatever I say to you, will be done with love and kindness. If I think it's a great start but needs a little tweaking, I will tell you that. I'm not going to insult anybody. I'm not going to tell anybody to give up their day jobs. I don't operate that way. Okay? I want to inspire people to write if that is their true passion, if that is their true love. I want to encourage people to get better at the craft. I want to give feedback. Exactly. Because sometimes, we write a story, and this still happens to me to this day. It does. It just happens to me to this day. I'll be writing along and I'll think, this absolutely sucks. Why am I doing this? And so I will, oh, good, Diana. I'm glad. So I will copy a chapter or maybe just, a couple pages and send it to somebody who I know will be brutally honest with me. And that would be Bobby Gordon. And I send it to her, and she will tell me if it sucks or not. And I don't think yet that she's ever told me it sucks, but it sure is nice to hear, this is really good. I think you could tighten it up right here, or, maybe add this. And that just means so much to me. So, yeah. And then Bobby does something really mean and sends me something that makes me weep, because it is so, oh my God. Oh, yes, Bobby, I'm still thinking about it. Yes, honesty helps. Yeah. And I think some of us are just, I don't know if it's a gift from God, a spiritual I think we all have our own spiritual blessings. I really do believe that. You can be honest without being ugly. Exactly. Bobby, I make her blush. But seriously, that passage she sent me, it was like, oh, I could feel everything. And it was just a couple of pages. That's all. I don't have to be so nice to you, Tina. I would never, ever not be nice to you. I love you that much, honey. You're too sweet not to be nice to. I adore you. But yeah, it will be honest feedback given with lots of love and support. And I know people have sent me things in the past that had really good bones. They seriously had good bones. And it was a good idea, but there was no way for me to help them figure out how to make it better I mean, I gave suggestions, but in the end, it's like, you know what? Maybe a creative writing course would help. And I really believe in taking a creative writing course at colleges. I do. I would love to do that to this day, just to, go in anonymously, just to see what kind of grade they would give me. Dinah says, my mom has always encouraged me to write, but I freeze, so this is good for you. Good. Good. I'm glad. Don't freeze. If this is what you want to do, then do it. And if it's not what you want to do, then don't. But you can still visit. You can still come in and learn and say hi and talk. I don't care. I love all of you. Yeah. So I just want to be an encourager. I do. For you to follow any dream that you may have. If you want to be an opera singer, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be, learn how to belly dance. I would love to learn how to belly dance, but I can't dance worth crap. Wish I could sing, and I can't. Aurora says, I've taken a few online writing courses, and they are a lot of fun and not expensive. No books, and professor gives you all info you need for the course. That's great. I think that's awesome. You would break your leg. Diana, you're too funny. But yeah, whatever your dreams are, that's one of, we talk all about writing. We do. And that's our main focus, is all about the writing, prose, character development, plotting, all of that. And then we have the publishing and marketing end of it, all of that, right? But in the end, I just want you all to feel like you can come to me with any questions that you have, and I will do my best to answer them. Tina, no, you do not have to have it edited by an editor. You do not. If you want to have somebody maybe proof it for typos, that's great. But it's not necessary. But do tidy it up, okay? And you know what I mean by that. Go through it, make sure it's saying what you want it to say, that type of thing. But no, it does not require an edit by your editor. This is only 500 words, which is not that many. Why is my phone going crazy? Okay, lots of, apparently my Instagram is blowing up again. I don't know if you all saw the video I posted the other day. Was it yesterday? One more reason why I should never be left unattended. So I think that would be cool to pole dance. But Amy, I am so out of shape. I would pull something and probably have a stroke. Yeah, I can't carry a tune either. But my cousins, all on my mom's side, yes, Shannon, I'm not upset with you. It just kept dinging, or buzzing, and I've apparently got another Instagram that people are enjoying, and I don't know if it's the half-naked Highlander, or if it's the little video of me after trying to clean the filter, replace the filter on my iRobot vacuum cleaner, or not iRobot, Roomba, whatever it is, the robot vacuum cleaning guy. I was covered in dirt and dust and filth. It was just really bad. So it's just ding, and that's fine. I'm doing it for fun. I know it will not go well, but I'm going to laugh a lot. At writing? Is that what you meant, Tony? No, you meant pole dancing? Oh, okay, you meant pole dancing. Yeah. I don't think so. Oh, I named my Roomba. His name is Mr. Carson, after the butler on Downton Abbey. I love Mr. Carson. Let's see. It's in the other room. It's hidden under the hutch. And I'm not dragging him out. But yeah, he's just a little round robot cleaner. Oh yeah, it was hilarious. Bobby. I got a lot of likes on that one. Anyway, our time is up for the night. Oh, you broke down about the self-emptying one? Oh, I need a Jolly Rancher. All I have are these nasty cherry Ricolas. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for the night. And I will see you all back here on Wednesday Please try to get your 500 words to me. It has to be in by the 1st. It's just 500 words. Treat it like a prologue, maybe to a potential book, right? And I encourage you, if the idea is hitting and the words are really flowing, go for it. Continue writing. But I only want the first 500 words. Anyway, you all have been just amazing. Hang on, I'm going to put that up there. Anyway, you all are amazing and just wonderful and awesome people, and I truly love you all. And if you haven't joined our Discord channel yet, please do. If you need to find sprinting partners, I will go pull that link for you, because it is a lot of fun, and it has really inspired me to write more and faster and better. So I'm going to pull that link for you, and there is a verification process, so please, when you go, pay attention. You read the rules, and then you have to hit verify, because you got to get verified. Oh, Shannon, I love you, honey. You're just so good to me. Anyway, I'm going to go. Everybody have a great weekend. I'm going to try and go write some more or collapse. I haven't decided which one of these things will happen first, but one of them is definitely going to happen. And everybody just have a great weekend. Stay nice and warm. Again, may your muse sing to you sweetly. May your bra hold up your boulders. And may you be warm and safe and content and happy. That's my wish for you. I love you all. Have an absolutely fabulous weekend, and we'll see you Wednesday night. Bye-bye.